everybody! So, I have a super cool video today that I actually have to say this is a sponsored video. This is free product that was provided to me by the Slabs company to basically show you guys in the United States what these chips are all about. So, about, I say a month and a half ago, a friend of mine that lives in the UK tagged me in a Facebook post from a potato crisp company that she's a big fan of. And the company was basically looking to expand into the US market, and they were wondering if anybody knew anybody who would be interested in giving these a shot. Now, my friend Kelly has raved about these chips all over the place. Like, she was talking about them on Facebook, she was talking about them on Instagram. I was like, these look super cool, I want to try them someday. So, Kelly tagged me, and the company got in touch with me, and they actually agreed to send me they said they were going to send me some. I did not realize they were going to be sending me a whole massive promotional box. Now, like I said, look guys, this is like way bigger than my face. Like, look at this. This is like insane. I am so excited to try these. I don't know what's in here. So the deal with Slabs is that they are a thicker potato crisp, they call them. Obviously, they're potato chips here in the States. But
tell us around the box a little bit, because there's info on the box.
Yeah, so they're like a kettle cooked chip in texture. They're supposedly very good for dips and stuff like that. OMG, they're huge. And I think one of the things that they're very proud of, they are cooked in olive oil, which we don't see a whole lot in the US. So I am just going to, I have not opened this yet. I have no idea what's inside.
She wanted to open it for the thumbnail.
Yeah, I wanted to open it for the thumbnail, but Karen was like, no, I want your genuine reaction
in the video.
And, oh my god. Oh.
Okay, there's a little information packet.
There is. I'm gonna actually, okay, so this is a vaguely confidential information here, but I will reveal to you guys that Slabs has been around since 2015 in the UK. Is a big chunky chip. They say they're 4 times thicker and bigger than a standard UK crisp. I'm not sure how they compare with the USA chips, but let me know. And don't worry, I will.
We will let you know.
They use natural seasonings, and fat and calorie content is actually less than most other UK chip brands. They say it's purely down to the potato thickness and the ratio of potato to oil. The thicker the chip, the better it is. And I'm interested. I am so totally on board for that. And they're super good with dips, soft cheeses, pate, all kinds of stuff like that. I can imagine them being really good with like a spinach and artichoke dip.
Is there a well, we don't know what they've said.
We don't know
yet. We don't know what
I'm not sure. I'm super excited. There is.
We can make sour cream and onion dip downstairs.
All right, so we have.
I would like to test that.
There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. There are 10 bags in here.
Oh my gosh.
5 different flavors.
Oh.
So we've got. Ooh, okay. So there are beef roast. This is slightly sea salted, so this is like a plain.
That's gonna be nice.
We've got mellow sweet chili, which is interesting. I think what's gonna be really cool about this to me is that they don't have a lot of flavors that are like American standards, and I think they stand a pretty good chance of being popular in the US flavor-wise because it's new and different. Everybody has a sour cream and onion. When was the last time you had like a beef roast flavored potato chip? That is nuts. I love it. We've got cheddar and onion, which is a very UK flavor. I'm very excited to try those.
Oh man! Oh, get them all excited.
And last, I think these are gonna be my favorites. Salt and malt vinegar. I love.
See, we have salt and vinegar chips here, but
it's malt vinegar, which is again different.
That's like a fun little UK twist.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna try at least one of each flavor.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna start with the slightly sea salted. These look really yummy. So as you guys can, I'm gonna open it.
Open the bag.
I'm just like, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped.
With my poking stick.
Oh, they smell good. So, yeah, this is definitely
That
a much thicker
crisp.
potato chip. I'm on board.
That's
I am
way
so on board.
thicker than a kettle crisp.
Yeah, it's much thicker than a
kettle
kettle chip. It's definitely sturdy, so I can see this holding up to a heavier weight thing. Like, so you guys know when you go to like a chain Mexican place like Moe's or Qdoba or something like that, and you get the chips and queso,
or chips and guac,
whichever, and your chips are always snapping in half because the tortilla chips aren't strong enough to hold the hearty dip. These would stand up to it, and I am like, this is the most exciting thing in the world to me right now. I have been waiting all day to try these.
That's got a good crunch.
Oh.
Please.
Oh, that's really good.
Pass me a crisp.
So it has a really rich potato flavor. And I like that. It's definitely, it doesn't taste like an American potato chip. And that's not a bad thing at all. It doesn't taste super greasy.
These are, they're kind of like a banana chip in thickness, or
Yeah,
a plantain chip.
like a plantain chip almost. They don't taste like that. They're really good. They're not heavily, like, when they say lightly sea salted, they mean it. It's not a heavily flavored chip, but wow.
These are something special.
These are spectacularly good. I really like these. And you can taste that they were cooked in olive oil, and that's not bad. I actually really like the flavor of the olive oil. Oh my god, I just want to like kill this whole bag right now.
Yeah,
I'm not going to though, because I have other flavors to try.
They do remind me of like banana chip or plantain chip in thickness.
Alright.
But they have just such a good...
What am I tasting next? What do you think? Should I do
the
salt and vinegar? Should I do the cheddar and onion? Should I do
beef roast?
Beef
next.
roast, okay.
Because I kind of want to end on the cheddar and onion because that is just such a
UK standard? Okay.
Well, as we know from Neopets, basically.
Neopets and the Universal Yums box, don't forget.
True.
So, oh my god, okay.
We should do the sweet chili after these.
This literally, it smells like pot roast almost. I don't want a small one, I want a big one.
I wonder if this is like the equivalent of like a barbecue.
This tastes like pot roast.
Wow! Wow, this really smells like...
Like, okay, I've had, in the Flavors of America, I've had a lot of weirdly flavored meat chips. This legitimately tastes like my mom's pot roast. It's got a little bit of like a,
This
you can
is
taste
so much better than the other meat-flavored chips we've had.
You can taste like there's a little bit of onion, a little bit of tomato, a lot of bit of like the like when you brown meat, that nice crusty flavor on the outside.
Oh yeah. Thyme, paprika, cinnamon, bay, fennel, garlic powder.
It tastes like a pot roast. It tastes like a pot roast. This is so good. Okay, so sea salt and mellow chili are both vegan. Cheese and onion, salt and vinegar are both veggie friendly. Beef roast is very meaty, so that is made with actual meat. Okay, the seasonings are natural flavors, real natural food, freeze dried to create a flavor powder, then sprinkled by hand onto the chips.
This is good as heck.
That is so good. I am so excited.
Because it's on a thicker crisp or chip,
the flavor holds up.
Yeah, it stands up to the flavor so much better.
It doesn't get like it's very easy to have a thin chip that gets really overpowered by the flavor that's on it. This is not like that. So I am super excited to try the mellow sweet chili. I'm super excited to try all of these. I really can't just... I gotta stop saying that. Ooh.
I mean, there isn't one. Oh, wow. I got...
Okay, so this is mellow sweet chili.
I'm a little afraid because you know I am not a...
But it's mellow and sweet, so it's probably not super spicy. This is a really unique flavor. This is not something that we would get, like, at all in the US. There is a slight heat to it. But it's sweet, it's spicy, it's flavorful. Definitely has like an Indian chili or like a Thai chili more so. But these are really nice.
These are lovely.
There's a background heat that kind of kicks in afterwards. It's a slow burn. But again, I feel this would be really good with like a tzatziki dip almost. Or like a yogurt-based or a sour cream-based dip would be really nice. And I got the interesting thing to me is that usually with like American chips, if I open the bag, I take a whiff, I know exactly what it's going to taste like.
Yeah.
This is very subtle, very nice.
If these were American chips, they would be unspeakably hot. And because they actually like made a nice sweet chili flavor.
It's so good.
Instead of just going, hey, burn your mouth off.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the so hot I can't actually taste flavors anymore. It tastes like I'm eating a meal, not just like an entire pepper all at once. So next up, I've got the salt and malt vinegar, which is probably going to be the flavor that I was looking forward to the most. Okay, I can smell the vinegar in this one.
It smells like salt and vinegar, but
wow. Okay.
This one's so round. Holy
so
crap.
These are kind of subtle. It's still a really lovely salt and vinegar flavor. But I wonder if, again, that's the difference between just like the white vinegar that they typically use for American salt and vinegar chips versus the malted vinegar.
These are good.
These are like, really good.
Okay. You know when you've got your piece of fish in a piece of newspaper and you put a little bit of salt and vinegar on it?
It's like that, but no fish.
These are really nice. These are way nicer than U.S. salt and vinegar chips.
I could easily demolish like an entire case of just these.
This
is dangerous.
The chip itself is like so thick. It's like almost an eighth of an inch thick. So like, it's substantial.
Okay, you go to like Costco and you get one of those like multi-packs of potato chips. You get one of those little bags of chips, and that is never enough. You need like 2 or 3 of those to actually be like a decent amount of chips. I know it's not a serving, but it's what you want to eat. I'm just being honest with you guys. One of these packets would be more than enough to be substantial.
Oh yeah.
And especially if you're serving them with like a dip or a cheese or something like that. The one suggestion said to serve these with like a nice soft cheese.
I'm feeling that.
I would love this with like a boursin or something like that.
I think we're on our last.
All right, this is the last flavor we have. These are the mature cheddar and onion. Now, I need to preface this with the last time I had cheddar and onion chips, I was not a huge fan.
I was hoping they'd be a little more flavorful. The last ones we got were from the Universal Yums box.
They were very mellow.
Yeah, they kind of tasted unseasoned.
They tasted to me a lot like my opinion of seltzer in that it's like maybe the potato looked at a cheddar and an onion. Or that it thought about it in a dream. Not necessarily that it came into contact with it.
And I was worried that like, oh, these chips just won't have a lot of flavor because that's how they do it in the UK. But this is obviously so different.
Okay.
Ooh, these smell good.
First things first. The cheddar hits you. But it's not like a sharp cheddar, it's a chill cheddar. And then you get like a slight onion in the background. This is a really nice flavor and much better than my initial impression of like cheddar and onion chips. And again, I have to say, the thickness of the chips, it probably sounds like I'm like a major sellout right now. I don't care. These are freaking good.
We're not being paid.
I'm not being paid. I just want to eat some dang potato chips.
We sent these basically to beta test them as an American.
And you know what? I absolutely think they'd fly over here. They're great. I could definitely see picking up a packet of these at like World Market or Whole Foods. Because I feel like they would be really good to just... They'd be great to serve as like on like a cheese tray. Like,
yeah,
or like a charcuterie tray or something like that.
Right now, I'm looking through this bag on a quest for a small one. And I'm not...
I think I got it, and it was like that big.
I'm not...
Their small chips are the
small
size of like a regular American chip.
Because here's the thing is, they don't...
Standard American chip.
They're not all crunched up and broken in little pieces.
No, and I'm very surprised because this box was shipped from the UK. So I expected these things to be in pieces. They are like, very durable.
Hold this up. They're like perfect.
Look at that.
All just about perfect.
Look at that. I don't know what type of potato they use. It's a secret. I'm glad that it's a secret because these are great.
Yeah, they're really fantastic.
I came into this with high expectations, and I am leaving with just as high expectations. Hopefully, we will be able to...
I came into this thinking, oh, they can't really be that thick.
And then they are! Like, they're like
so...
thick with two C's almost.
Oh, man.
I am...
good! They're really good!
My honest opinion of these chips is that they are excellent. If you guys have the opportunity to try them at any point, absolutely do. These have like the Elyse seal of approval for sure.
If you've been around this channel for any amount of time,
you know that I eat potato chips.
Lay's flavors of America, and like anytime there's some sort of like new kooky flavor, we try
We've gotten the Canadian ones. I've gotten, you know, different kinds of chips in the Japan crates.
We got the food truck ones from, was it her?
That was Wise. Those were Wise.
But we've done so many potato chip videos.
This is probably easily in my top 5 potato chips that I have tried on camera, let alone ever.
This is the first time that I've tried all of the flavors, and I'm having a hard time figuring out which one my least favorite was because they were all actually good, and I didn't have to like run and chug a half a gallon of milk to get the heat out of my mouth, or like gag at the dog food smell. A lot of the time in the US and like some of the Australian snacks we've had, their beef flavor smells like dog food.
Yeah.
This smells like something you'd actually want to consume.
I feel like these, because one of my issues with putting chips on a sandwich is that they're thin and they crack and they break, and if there's like a mayonnaise or a ketchup or something on the sandwich or the burger that you're putting them on, they sog up. These won't do that. These will stay intact. I am positive. I don't have any experience with it, but I'm sure that that's what would happen. They would be good. They would give a nice amount of crunch. They're flat, so I feel like it would be easy to build a sandwich onto them. But that being said, I am super thrilled with these guys. I hope they make it to the US soon. I think that would be...
I think they would fit in like Wegmans, in either in
any
the
like slightly step up grocery store. I think they'd be a perfect fit.
And you know what?
You know what else they'd be a perfect fit? My stomach. I want to eat more of these. I am so sad once I'm done with these that I'm not going to have any more until they actually make it to the States. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Thank you again to Slabs for providing me with this awesome treasure trove of treats. Hopefully they will make it to the United States sooner rather than later, and as soon as I know, I will let you guys know that they are available for purchase.
You'll probably just know because we'll be yelling with joy so loudly from the East Coast. Question
of the day, if you could try one of these flavors, which one would you want to try the most and why? I think for me, I'm just going to list my top 3, which is very difficult because they're all good. Like, I have to stress that they're all good. I don't think there's a single bad one among the bunch. Number 1, the salt and malt vinegar. Number 2, the beef roast. And number 3, the cheddar and onion. But again, there's not a bad one. You can't go wrong. You can't make a bad choice.
And the lightly salted was amazing. I'm really glad that they were that good.
Yeah. Thank you guys so very much for watching. If you are interested in more international snack taste tests, I've got a bunch, and I will link some at the end of this video. My social media links are in the description below. If you're interested in more content from this channel, hit the little subscribe button. I upload twice a week. Click the little bell, because if you want to stay in the know, the bell's the way to go. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.